What's good, YouTube? It's Aquarius Leviathan Prophecy, and I was just watching the draft, via phone, um, and so far the Giants, uh, no, I'm not gonna bash. I was going to, but thinking realistically in long-term longevity, you have to think that maybe, Simmons wasn't really a great fit. Great talent, but he just wasn't a great fit for what they was trying to do. But so far, within 3 rounds, I believe, or I think we're in the fifth round. First round was an offensive guard. Second round was a safety. I think third round they picked another offensive guard. Uh, Fourth round, I believe they picked a cornerback. So they went offense twice and defense twice. So they trying to have a balance. You know what I'm saying? They still got five, six, seven. So they got two seventh round picks. So they got the fifth pick coming up now. They got the sixth pick, and then they got two more. They got two seventh round picks because of the trade. I forgot who they traded with, but they traded with somebody to get two second seventh round picks. So I don't think they're gonna pick a wide receiver. Probably in the sentimental draft. You know what I'm saying? Or, they can probably, pick somebody off from the Packers squad or whatever have you. But I don't think they're gonna, I don't think they're going to pick a wide receiver. Now they might draft a running back, maybe in the seventh round. Obviously, Hamar Bradshaw, I believe he got drafted in the seventh round, and then he turned out to be perfect for us. So. They're not going to draft a tight end. Maybe, probably in the supplemental draft. But, running backs, wide receivers, they're probably off the board. They'll probably grab like a, edge rusher, defensive tackle, defensive end type, you know. Uh, or they'll go just, or they'll just continue to beef up the line and take, offensive linemen, because that's how many. I'm not shocked that so many offensive linemen went off the board because I have watched many of drafts where they would just pick offensive linemen. It wasn't really a heavy, quarterback class. It wasn't really a heavy, wide receiver class. Like around 2014 was a heavy wide receiver class. You know what I'm saying? Evans, Hopkins, Watson, Odell. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a heavy wide receiver class. Some classes, some draft classes, you're gonna have heavy defensive ends. You know what I'm saying? Some of the draft classes, you're gonna have a heavy the cornerback class. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard. It's rare that you ever see a team draft a kicker. You know, maybe probably in the seventh round. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm not gonna grade. I'm not gonna grade the Giants just yet. Because they're just now in their fifth pick. 'Cause I don't know if they picked yet, but they're in their fifth pick right now. So it's just gonna come down to who got their draft picks right at the end of the day. Because I say this all the time. If you don't get your first round draft pick right, it just crushes all hopes and dreams again. You know what I'm saying? Because I hope Andrew does pan out, and I think he will. With a little bit of coaching up, he will be. probably our, like who was our who was our longest offensive lineman? I think it was David Dill. David Dill was our longest offensive lineman. I hope he could. I hope he could be like a David Dill for us. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he's not really that bad of a tackle. Xavier McKinney, safety out of Alabama. Uh, I mean, people might say that, oh, there's some similarities to him and Landon Collins. No, Landon Collins was just a box safety. You know what I'm saying? I think he was just, he wasn't versatile like Kenny is. Kenny can do multiple things. Landon Collins wasn't really necessarily flexible. You know, like he like the only thing Landon Collins was good at was just hitting and and blitzing and probably tackling. Other than that, Xavier McKinney checks all the boxes. You know what I'm saying? Like he could play inside, he could play outside, he could play nickel, he could play dime. You know what I'm saying? Like they used them differently the way they used Landon Collins. You know what I'm saying? Landon Collins would always get burnt a lot. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't necessarily. Landon Collins never had great awareness. McKinney has great awareness. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one thing that those Alabama players lacked was awareness. But McKinney, he could flat out. He could flat out ball. And then obviously they took another offensive tackle, and they took a cornerback out of UCLA. And then now I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it looks more balanced. You know what I'm saying? Because the Giants never picked two offensive linemen in one draft. You know what I'm saying? They would just pick one offensive lineman and the rest would be like a wide receiver here, a quarterback there. You know what I'm saying? Or, a running back there or edge rusher here. You know what I'm saying? Like this draft class wasn't edge rusher heavy. So, that's why you didn't necessarily see a whole lot of edge rushers. Probably two, obviously, Simmons and Chase. But other than that, there's just been offensive linemen, stacking them up, you know. But it's not really a bad draft class right now. I mean, I don't think the Giants drafted poorly, you know. Because I have to think about long and hard. Stephen A. might feel that way because, it's Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. Smith goes out and says some ridiculous shit sometimes. Or sometimes he just goes out there and says some real shit. So to say that, the Giants had a bad, draft, like the only thing I always say this too. In the NFL, you have to get three things right to build your foundation and your team. Three things. The rest is just water under the bridge. Okay, the three things you have to get right is your head coach, your quarterback, and your offensive line. Because for one, your quarterback, he has to be on some Joe Montana level. You know what I'm saying? Running back, he has to be on some Marshall Falk level. You know what I'm saying? Offensive lineman, I can't really think about an offensive lineman that was great, but they have to be like the Dallas Cowboys, of the '80s, or like the Dallas Cowboys of now. You know what I'm saying? And the head coach, obviously, the head coach has to be Bill Parcells type. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, there is little to that now these days. But if you were to build your team, your football team, those are the three ingredients that you have. You you have to have the quarterback right. You have to have the head coach right. And you have to have the offensive line right. Because I don't care who you got back there. If you don't got time to throw, you're dead. And Eli Manning knew this, witnessed this firsthand. You know, every time he drops back, whether it's shotgun or I formation, he's always constantly getting sacked. And we don't want that. So what we do, we go out, draft our two offensive linemen, hope we can draft two more, you know what I'm saying, with the seventh pick. You know what I'm saying? And then just beef up the offensive linemen so Daniel Jones don't have to, constantly get pressured and sacked a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he'll get sacked once or twice or three times, but just like every other day, every other game, no. So I think that's the only thing. I think that's the only three things you have to get right in the football team. Head coach, running back, and offensive line. Because you can have you can have world star class athletes. You know what I'm saying? Great wide receiver, great running back. But if you don't have time, if you constantly getting sacked every time you snap the ball, what's good? I mean, they're sitting ducks. You know what I'm saying? So I like the way the Giants are going about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, this draft class isn't really impressive. You know what I'm saying? Had a few quarterbacks, had two edge rushers, and then you know at the end of the day, everybody's just grabbing what they can. Like a lot of people are grabbing offensive linemen. You know what I'm saying? Not, I mean, like I don't even think a running back went in the first round. They probably did, but probably later on, like in the middle towards the end. Tight end didn't even go in the first round. First 5 rounds, I should say. I mean, first 5 picks, obviously. But we'll see. I'll probably do like a video when this is all over. So yeah, check that out. Stay tuned for that. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment on what should the Giants do with their rest of their picks that they have. Because they have two seventh round picks, and they got a fifth, a sixth, and then obviously two seventh round picks. So my prediction, I think they would pick with the fifth pick. I think they'll probably go. I think they'll probably grab a wide receiver, or they'll probably grab a defensive tackle because the Giants like their defensive ends and defensive tackles. You know what I'm saying? That's how they won those Super Bowls. Back in '07 and '11. You know what I'm saying? Just getting big up front. Versatile. Players. So yeah, peace.